I'm Matt Weigel. I'm a physical therapist with Monument Health in Spearfish, South Dakota. Right now, a number of us are having to work from home, which presents a lot of problems. A lot of us are using laptops at home. Laptops are great because they're portable, but they're not intended to be used primarily all day. We'll end up with a lot of achy, uncomfortable body parts if we're only using a laptop. So the most important thing you can do if you have a laptop that you're working from now is to buy an external keyboard and mouse. Online you can find them from $15 up to $50. Some are wired, but most of them nowadays are wireless. And spending $20 or $30 is a lot cheaper than having a medical bill because your neck hurts or not getting your work done. So it's well worth the expense. At this location, my chair is too short for me, so I'm going to add a couch cushion from home. And now my work surface is about the height of my elbows, which is ideal. So a lot of us have circular tables and they're a little bit harder to work from, so I have to have my chair really snug so that the keyboard and mouse can meet my arms wherever they hang. I've used a bunch of books that I don't have a need for from college anymore, and so now they've become handy by holding my monitor up. My monitor is about arm distance from my body, and the top of the monitor is at about the height of my eyes. If your work surface is too narrow or maybe too tall or too short, another option would be to just use a pillow and some firm surface and set it on your lap. Your lap with a pillow is about the perfect height for a keyboard and a mouse. If your job requires you to be on the phone a lot and simultaneously write or talk, consider using some kind of headphones that you already have and set them up so that you can answer phone calls and talk. Another thing to consider is your eyes. Our eyes aren't intended to look at a screen all day long. If you do have specific computer glasses, make sure you're using them. And then about every 20 minutes, look off into the distance for about 20 seconds before you return your gaze to the monitor. You may be at home trying to figure out how can you stand to do your computer work. I've got an example set up here. I've used, in this case, a counter surface like in a kitchen, but I've had to make a number of modifications so that it can fit my body. I've got my keyboard and mouse roughly at the height of my elbows by just finding some objects I had around the house. Then I used my laptop and raised it even further so that the top of the laptop is roughly the same as my eye height. And then I, in a perfect world, would have my monitor about arm's distance away from me. There isn't a better position to be in, standing versus sitting. They're both great. Our body isn't meant to only be in one position all day, no matter how perfect your workstation or ergonomics are. So choose the one that's more comfortable and stay in that position longer, but try to vary it if you can. And you still do want to stand and move around at least every hour. Whether you're standing or sitting, movement is still important. If you have some questions on how to set up a PC at home, see my other video, or if you have any questions on how to stretch out achy body parts or stiffness that occurs from your computer work, you can also see yet another video. Both can be found on monument.health/COVID.